Hey guys, in this quick sketch, I want to talk about some tips for writing personal action steps. Now, this is a specific actionable item that comes out of a conversation that you've had with your group or your family or mentor using the resources at pursuegod.org. We encourage everyone always to think about action steps after each conversation. So here's the first tip. Keep it simple. I think the more complicated you make your action step, then the less likely you are to follow through with it. Look at what it says here in James chapter 1. Don't just listen to God's word, do what it says. Just keep it simple. Think of a simple way to apply what you learned on that particular topic. Now, the second tip is to make it clear. Be sure to clarify your action steps so that you know exactly what you intend to do moving forward. If it's too nebulous, if it's too cloudy or philosophical, obviously there's nothing really to do, and this is called an action step. Third tip, be accountable. So that means tell your group or your mentor or a friend what your action step is, especially if it's one of those difficult action steps, maybe on a topic that was kind of a harder topic. Make sure to articulate that to someone in your life so that they can help you to follow through on that action step. Back to James, it says, if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing it. I love this. It's so practical. It's so simple what James is saying here in verse 25. Don't just talk about it. Don't just look at God's word together, which is what you do in mentoring, but do what it says, right? So do that. Here is the final tip. Take responsibility. Remember, at the end of the day, no one can pursue God for you. Your mentor, your group, they have their responsibility. God has his responsibility, but it's your pursuit of God, nobody else's. So make sure to take ownership of your own personal pursuit of God. This is something that I really try to clarify with all of the people that I mentor. I'm not going to work harder than them for their pursuit of God. One more passage here, Jeremiah 29. If you look for me wholeheartedly, you will find me. Now, theology and some of the other doctrinal debates that we can get into on this kind of an idea aside, one thing is for sure, that God invites us to pursue him. He invites us to seek him with our whole hearts. And he says in his word, if we do this, then we'll find him. So pursue God with everything you have, and that's where action steps come into play.